Are you a fan of pro wrestling? Check out my review of WWE 2k20 coming up next on Mumbles. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Mumbles. On today's episode of Mumbles, we're talking about WWE 2k20. Yes, John Cena, I know, it's a mess.
Are you sure about that?
But how much of a mess is it? Let's find out. First off, we're going to talk about the general information about this game. WWE 2k20 is available on the following systems. Those systems include Steam, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. Now, the description to this game reads, and this is taken from Amazon itself, 2K invites players to step inside the ring with WWE 2k20, available October 22nd. Your favorite WWE superstars, legends, Hall of Famers, and NXT best will join the festives and celebrate the evolution of the WWE 2K franchise. WWE 2k20 will feature key gameplay improvements, streamlined controls, and the most fun and creatively expansive entry in the franchise to date. WWE 2k20 will also feature a brand new 2K showcase focused on the story of the Four Horsewomen / Women's Evolution. The return of 2K Towers, including a story-driven tower based on the career of Roman Reigns, and an all-new My Career that prominently features both male and female playable characters, and mixed tag team matches featuring male and female competitors. So guys, in my own words, this is the WWE 2K game that we all know about or have probably heard about. It is based on the WWE wrestling that is on TV and has pay-per-view and all that stuff with all the superstars and everything. It's got pretty much every superstar in the game. And that is what this game is. It is a wrestling game, guys. So if you're not interested in that, probably not going to be interested in this game. But if you are, then stay tuned, because first thing we're going to talk about is the graphics, the soundtrack, and the controls. First off, the graphics in this game. Guys, I got to be honest. The graphics in this game disappointed me a little bit. There are some graphical issues. For the most part, the superstars all look pretty decent. But unfortunately, everybody else looks not so great. Your created player doesn't look that great. Nothing about the graphics are really outstanding. When you compare that this is the same company that did NBA 2K, which has stellar graphics, it's a little bit of a disappointment that WWE 2K does not have better graphics. So graphic-wise, it's a bit of a disappointment. Soundtrack-wise, this game does have a good soundtrack. That is one thing that they nailed. And it has a really, really good, diverse, open soundtrack. It has all the walk-in music that is featured in WWE, so you can rest assured that it does have the correct walk-in music. And it just has really nice music. So in that regard, soundtrack-wise, this game is great. Control-wise, the controls in this game were good. There's still some issues control-wise as far as submissions and things like that. I wish they would change those or give us more options regarding how to best do submissions and things like that. But overall, you can expect the same control experience from last year. Overall, really good control. So now let's talk about the gameplay. This game is very much WWE wrestling. If you've ever watched any of the WWE shows or a pay-per-view or any kind of wrestling like that, you know kind of what to expect from this game or what it is trying to emulate. So in that regard, you can expect pretty much the same wrestling moves and wrestling things like that. It has every athlete's finisher and things like that that they use in real life in the game. And it also has a lot of different game modes. Those game modes include things such as My Player, WWE Universe, which is basically you taking the role of GM of the WWE, planning matches and things like that. It also has the My Career mode, which basically allows you to take both a male and female character through their whole little story thing and play that. It also has just singles matches, which can be things such as ladder matches or Hell in a Cell or anything that has to do with WWE. You know, a backstage fight, or anything goes fight, street fight, any kind of fight that you can think of that WWE has is in this game. So guys, there is also the 2K Showcase, which basically depicts the whole story of the major women of WWE, something that is new for this game. And it really basically just tells the story of those four women and how they got their start and everything and what's going on with them now. So those are the major things that are in this game. Beyond that, it's just wrestling. And unfortunately, there is some cons to this game, so now I'm going to talk about those. So guys, my first con for this game is that this game launched with a ton of glitches. Guys, I guess we really shouldn't have been surprised. 2K20 NBA launched with basically the same thing, had a bunch of glitches to start. And WWE has even more. It has graphical glitches. It has glitches where the rope actually gets stuck on your superstar and you basically pull it halfway across the ring before it corrects itself. There's all kinds of glitches. I've seen glitches where people literally pull people in the air. They're pulling them around in the air and that's all okay. There's glitches where the ref does not count correctly when you get your opponent down. So this game launched with all kinds of glitches. It's very disappointing for a game that is $60. And so that is our first con. The second con that I have for this game is the My Career mode feels a little bit too controlling. Now, I'm all for a good story. I'm all for having WWE superstars build up their story and showing kind of what happens as they go through and go up the ranks and everything. But here's my problem with it, guys. It doesn't give you enough control. Now, what I mean is you have to play as both a male and female. You can't just play as a male or just a female. You have to go through their story. There is no kind of, you know, oh, I want to do this match, or I want to challenge for this championship, or I want to challenge for that championship. It is pre-made. You also cannot choose a nickname. You can in the My Creator mode, but you cannot use nicknames. They are predetermined, just like in NBA 2K. And that's a little disappointing because for a wrestler, their nickname and their stage entrance and all that stuff is very, very, very important. So I kind of wish they would have made this a little bit more controlling to the player and less restrictive for the player. So guys, my third and final con for this game is that this is pretty much the same game as last year, except it's got a lot more glitches. So you can expect pretty much the same overall gameplay, the same feel, everything the same. They didn't really do a whole lot to improve on this game, and that's always disappointing when there's not a leap from year to year. So anyways, guys, now that's all left to talk about is what my overall score is for this game. Guys, I really like WWE, and I was really, really, really excited for this game. It was one of the few games that I pre-ordered and was so excited about, and I got laid with something that is broken at launch. So they got my $60, and it's broken. Now, the My Career stuff is fun, but I was hoping a little bit more for something that's a little bit closer to NBA. With that in mind, guys, it's still a good game. It's not horrible by any means, but I wish they could have done more. I just wanted more of everything. I wanted better graphics. I wanted better everything. So guys, my overall score for this game is a 6 out of 10. And my basis for this is mainly the glitches. Maybe they'll fix this in a patch. Maybe they won't. But guys, you can tell that there was not much testing done on this game. This game was rushed, and you can see it. It reminds me of Mass Effect Andromeda, where they obviously had to rush this game out the door with no real idea of what glitches were going to be present. And the fact that pretty much 5 minutes into the game you already uncover a glitch, which is the rope glitch, that's not a good sign for a game. So with that in mind, guys, when they get my $60, they get a bad score. Since it's a $60 game, they get a 6 out of 10. Now, granted, if they do go back and they do fix the glitches, 100%, I could see this being a 7 or 8 game, but mainly probably a 7. I just wish they would have done more with it, guys. I think they had a lot of content to work with, and they kind of missed the mark. So anyways, guys, this has been my review of WWE 2K20. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Please smack that subscribe button, smack the like button, smack all those button. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, everyone. Take care.